And good evening, Shima girls. Hope you ladies are doing excellent as always. Okay, here's the video to keep you ladies encouraged, keep you ladies inspired and motivated towards your fairy tale mythical hair length dreams. All right. Okay, so I'm just here to continuously encourage you ladies not to give up. Just don't give up, ladies. Okay, life has no smooth road for any of us. Very rarely it does. But with that said, that's no excuse to give up trying to do what we really want to do. Whether it is with our personal life goals or in this case, our personal hair length goals. Okay. And today we're going to concentrate on our personal hair length goals because, we're here on Shima Hair 21 to grow our hair very long. Okay. Keep it healthy, but the dream is to have hair very long past our shoulders, to shatter the myth that a black woman's hair can grow down to waist length, booty length, and even down to our knees. Okay, so just know that it can be done, but this takes a lot of encouragement, and unfortunately that's what a lot of us are lacking. We don't have the encouragement to keep us encouraged towards that goal, to very long beautiful waist length hair. All right, so just don't give up, ladies. If you're experiencing difficulty with your protective styling, just don't give up. If you're experiencing difficulty with your gentle handling, just don't give up. If you're experiencing difficulty with your moisturizing, just don't give up. I mean, what are you going to gain by giving up? Let's think about that. What are you going to gain by giving up? Are you going to gain that extra half an inch? Or if your goal is to grow 2, 6, 10, or 16 extra inches, do you honestly think that you're going to achieve that by giving up? Okay? Think about that. Are you honestly going to achieve that just by giving up? It automatically, magically, the half an inch, the 2, 6, 16 extra inches is just going to grow just magically like that. Okay? So we just can't give up. We have to focus on the goal, ladies. All right? We're not going to achieve armpit length hair by giving up. We're not going to achieve mid-back length hair by giving up. We're not going to achieve waist length hair by giving up. All right? So again, I asked the question, what exactly are you going to gain by giving up as it pertains to your hair length goals? The answer, of course, is nothing. You're going to gain nothing by giving up. With that said, let's think back to when we were little kids. For example, when we were first learning how to tie our shoelaces, let's think about that. When we were first learning how to tie our shoelaces, so suppose we would have given up right there. At the time, we felt like that was one of the most difficult tasks in the world, to tie our shoelaces. All right. Now it's the easiest thing in the world. But when we were first learning how to tie our shoelaces, that was one of the most difficult tasks in the world for us as a kid. Trying to tie, those two strings together and try to make that perfect bow. That was very difficult when you had no idea where the loops, where how to loop it correctly. Okay. And on top of that, it had to be tight enough because some of us did manage to make the bow, but it was a light looking bow that just would get untied just by the third step. It would be untied, so it had to be tight enough that it would last throughout the day, so you won't trip and fall on your face, basically. So and even though we were just a little kid, a child, maybe 4 or 5 or 6 years old, or even older in some cases, we eventually learned how to tie our shoelaces. And why? How did that happen? How did we eventually learn how to tie our shoelaces? Because we didn't give up. We practiced and we practiced and we practiced until we got it right, ladies. And now, like I said, tying our shoelaces is one of the easiest things in the world for us now. We can actually tie our shoelaces with our eyes closed. But try telling that to us when we were little. learning for the first time how to tie our shoelaces. We would have not believed a word, from our parents that they would say, one day you're going to grow up and you'll be able to tie your shoelaces with your eyes closed. Yeah, right, we would have said. Stop pulling my leg. All right, let's look at this other example. Suppose we would have given up on learning how to drive. Drive a car. At the beginning, it looked difficult, just like it looked difficult when we first learned how to tie our shoelaces, right? But the reason why we now know how to drive our car from here to the next town or the next state even is because, again, we didn't give up. We practiced and we practiced and we practiced until we became better and better and better. All right? How about when we were trying to learn how to ride a bicycle? Suppose we would have given up on that, ladies. How many times did we fall off our bikes? How many times when we were a child, first learning how to hop on the bike and touch the pedal the correct way and go pedaling, and keep the balance of the bike, upright so we won't fall to the side? How many times did we actually fall? But with that said, how many times did we get back on our bike after we fell? And with that said, also think about that. Why did we decide to get back on our bike after we fell? Why? Because we knew that once we learn how to ride our bicycle, it's going to bring us a lot of joy. And one of the greatest joys, actually, of most people's childhoods is riding a bicycle. I mean, it's actually one of the most popular gifts at Christmas time, for a reason, receiving a bike for Christmas. It's one of the most popular gifts at Christmas time and even during birthday times. Okay, so just cast your mind back just for a minute and try to remember when you first learned how to ride your bicycle. Wasn't it fun riding your bicycle alongside your friends throughout the neighborhood, to the park, to your local store, the wind blowing against our faces, feeling like we're flying, feeling free, and just excited to be a kid and on our bicycle? And the reason why we got to enjoy that type of fun and create those magical childhood memories that will remain with us for the rest of our lives is because we didn't give up. Okay? So again, Shima girls, from the bottom of my heart, just don't give up. Whatever you do, just don't give up. You redouble, you re-triple, or you re-quadruple your efforts until you get it right. Okay? Just the same way, you did when you were a kid and you were learning how to tie your shoelaces for the first time. You were learning how to ride your bicycle for the first time. You practice and you practice and you practice until you get it right. Meaning you're going to practice your protective styling until you get it right. You're going to practice your moisturizing until you get it right. You're going to practice, your gentle handling until you get it right. All right? Just don't give up, ladies. All right? Just don't give up.